I had this kind of thing that I did when I was at, I started it when I was at CIM. So there's different ways to organize your practice routine. Like I think it's good to put time blocks so you can overdo something sometimes. Like you can get stuck in a place. So obviously I'm doing 15 minutes on this and 15, and sometimes I set a timer. And if I don't feel like I'm kind of quite settled with it, I would go an extra 2 to 5 minutes with a scale or something like that, or thirds, fourths, fifths, whatever. But one thing that I usually do to organize myself, as far as like philosophically, I would say there are three things that you have. So the things that I don't do is great, right? You put those in the category, and I usually put them in colors. These aren't the things I'm not doing as well. These are the things that I need to maintain, and these are the things that I discovered in my practice session. So that way you can be very, very organized. So there's repair, there is maintenance, and there's discovery. So with that in mind, you can kind of keep track. Usually every day, keep a practice journal. Put the date in there, keep a journal. It is so key to keep yourself organized, because once you go back to the next day, you can say, oh, these are the things that help me play tumbo better, or these are the things that help me play pulcinella better, or whatever. It's written right there. So the more organized you are, you're building on these blocks, right? And just like Frank said, I mean, always incorporate your warm up. I can't stress how important a warm up is. So you really, really improve your playing on your warm up, because those are the building blocks in which you can play a Don Juan, right? That's a long tone. So if you're thinking about La Scala de Seta, those are scales, but on the wind articulated. So there's so many ways that you can put these fundamental things within whatever you're going to play, but never, never ignore your warm up. And another thing that I like to stress to my students is play with the drone. Like play a slow furling with the drone and see if you're not 30 cents sharp at the end of that furling, or Barrett melody or whatever. Like really keeping the sound down, because a lot of problems that come with oboe playing comes from sharpness a lot of the time. So that's a very, very big thing, is keep the objective things there at all times. Don't be scared of the tuner. I know it can freak you out, but don't just be aiming for the green line. That's why I say, of course, you want to be in that ballpark, absolutely. That's why I say train your ear with the drum, right? And also sing your part. Sing your part a lot, because that's the most natural expression. We're trying to vocalize through the instrument. So by vocalizing through the instrument, the most natural expression is going to come from your voice. Even if you feel ashamed, sing in the shower, whatever, go in the closet and sing. If you feel like your voice isn't great, put your face in a pillow. I don't care what it is, but sing your part a lot and keep yourself very, very organized, writing down what it is you improved that day, what are the things you want to, what you discovered that day, and the things you've maintained that day. But never, never, never work on an intuitive level, work on an objective level. So have those things there, your tuner, your recorder, your metronome, and trust me, you'll be way ahead of most people who just sitting there trying to make themselves feel good and just trying to inch up the tempo on things. And then they record it and then it doesn't sound as great. So, because I record myself all the time, I keep the drone on all the time, I have to be objective myself, so.